So what's this video about, Dave?
Fixing the brakes. We found out when we replaced our hubs that we got a bad caliper. It's half seized up. One pad's wore paper thin.
This is the brake pad that we noticed that was bad, and I guess we lucked out because when we took the hubs off, the wheels off, we noticed it, and you can see that it is almost worn down to the metal. We caught it before it could damage the rotors, so that's just not going to be adequate.
So it's unsafe to drive, especially through the mountains of Mexico, so we gotta do a brake job on the front.
We're putting new lines on. That's the line that Dave is attempting to take off now. We're just trying to get the right tools. So that's a 5/8.
Yeah, it's a 16 millimeter, which I don't have.
A 16 millimeter. Working with tools you have.
5/8.
Searching for all the tools.
There's special wrenches for this.
Right. The ones that we don't have.
No, the ones that we don't have. So
brake fluid, huh?
and this is just a pain in the ass because you can't really get, it's all stretched out arm stuff.
Yeah.
I can't get any meat on it. I'm gonna try.
Now we're rethinking the lines. They look like they're in pretty good shape, the ones that are on there.
If I put that up, it'll stop leaking. Want to film it? That's the bad one. It must have been seized up or something, not returning on one side. And you see this brake pad has got the groove in it. This one's got no groove, and it's like paper thin right here. I mean, we were right on the verge of metal on metal. So I got a whole new caliper. I don't know what part of it's seized up. It could be this part, or it could be the other in here, but I don't want to try and rebuild it. We'll just get new ones, or rebuilt ones.
What are you doing?
I don't want all the brake fluid to leak out of here, because then we might get a bubble in our rear brakes and we bleed them too. So I'm hoping that putting this on here will stop all the brake fluid from running out.
We used a piece of saran wrap first, and then we put the duct tape over the top of it. We'll see how that works for us.
This brake line looks pretty good too, and I think we're just going to leave them.
The situation with the parts is we're able to get everything that we needed from the same store where we purchased the hubs. There's a core charge that goes along with these calipers, so you need to be able to bring your old calipers along with you in order to recoup that. And for the ones that we're getting, it was a pretty significant amount. It was like $55 per caliper. Anyway, definitely don't want to just donate that money unless if you don't have to. So Okay, so we've been to the parts store and now we are on our return journey to home. Looks like we got what we needed. Looks to be the correct things. So we'll show you all of that here shortly. These are the parts. We have brake pads. We have calipers. We just brought one inside. There's one for each side. It matters. They came with these various clips and things. So we are in the process of figuring out how it all goes together because there's a little diagram, right?
It's wrong.
Okay, there's a diagram, but Dave says it's wrong, so that's
It
helpful.
doesn't show these clips.
Anyway, thank goodness for the internet. I imagine we'll be able to sort it out. It's going to take a bit of figuring.
These clips go inside here, and they hold on the ends of the brake pad. Like
Okay, so you already put them on
so.
here.
Yeah, they're in there. But there's these clips, and I don't know what they're for. I'm still looking, but I don't see anything that says do not forget these. So I mean, they might be for something, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
and
never seen clips like that on
the
brakes.
instructions that we
All these
have
brakes are a little bit different, you know.
don't even show any sort of apparatus that looks like this.
I don't think the wheels will fly off without them.
So it looks like you figured out where those clips go.
Yeah, they're called spreader springs. And they go on these little holes and spread the pads apart. But, you know, the other ones didn't have them on. And, I don't know. It's,
There's the part I'm talking about.
Here's what it looks like. It's tricky. I'll put them in there, but I doubt they last. I don't think that these things stay in there. They might be like from new or something. I don't know.
How'd you find out? Just the internet?
Yeah, I was searching on the internet. Nobody's got a video on it.
Oh, we're the first. The only ones with a
No, that's
video
fine.
having anything talking about these. Getting it?
That one came out.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah. Spreader springs. I got them in there. It ain't easy. I'll show you how I did it next time.
You're gonna go now and put that one on,
Just bolt it on.
right? Okay.
Figure it out. They go like this. This spring part goes to the inside. If you put them on the other way, it'll hit the pistons. So they go in like that. They haven't been fitting really good. They're kind of loose. So I've been taking them and taking the pliers and just giving them a little tweak so they have a little more tension on the clip that holds them in. They're falling out. I'm trying to put the thing together. There. You see it's got a little more tension on it. That's where the clips go.
Make sure
All
from the
four
other
of
side.
them.
Okay.
And then the bad news is the brake pad has these expander springs on them. And they gotta go inboard. If you're looking at it from the bottom, you want them inboard, like so. And like so. Oh no, that's wrong. Like this. The way I found on the internet, people said that it's easiest, and I agree, is you put the piston side in first, get it in there, and then you kind of go like this and like this. It's hard, but you can get it. You can do it. You get it in there with the piston side in. Oh, and I fell apart. I had it. Oh,
So So it's kind of one of those deals.
Yeah, it's
where you
hard.
gotta really
Put it in.
working against the tension.
The trick that I found, the hardest thing was getting the second pad in. And that has to do with making sure these springs have the right bend in them. So I go like this, I go like that, okay, I got it in. Then move these springs inside the little clippy thing here. So I got them inside here, so I can grab them through these slots with the pliers. Okay, but to be sure that they're going to go into the springs right, see the holes kind of go up inside, and if the bottoms of them springs, so the part that goes in there is kind of pointed crooked, they get in that hole and they don't want to go all the way in. So I made sure I bent these ahead of time. I bent them both so they were facing the holes right. So let's see if I can get this one better. The last one was really hard, but I bent the ends of the spring so they lined up basically. I go like this. Take the spring or the pad. You grab the spring through this hole with the pliers. I did this side first because I got the light on that side. Oh. Grab it through there. Stick it in the first hole. There. And then bring it over to where it goes. Get it close. Alright. And then grab the other one. This is not easy. And then
Dave's head.
stick it in that hole. Try and get it in there the best you can. And then the other hole, and then go down.
Oops.
The problem is the springs not seating all the way down inside the hole, and then it's holding it up, and you can't get the. Oh gosh, the other one fell out. Hold on.
So this is truly what it's like.
All right, so I got the springs back where they're. I'm gonna give them a little more of a tweak here, so they go up inside the holes. A little more of a bend. That's the way it wants to be. On this side too. Because it's not, it doesn't go all the way in the hole, it catches, and it's holding the pad up. And it won't go down into the hole, so alright. Try it again here. I'm gonna go like this. Reach through here.
Grabbing it.
Get it close to where it's gonna go. Grab the other one. Let's get in the hole. Hopefully. There it is. There it is.
The light over here.
They're in. It's not easy. The first one took me a half hour. So.
Okay, so we have two then, ready to go. You put the other one on?
Yeah, the other one's bolted on. I'm gonna go bolt this one and then we'll take a break.
All right.
Alright, here we go. Putting the new one on. Got all them clips in there. There's lots of room on this. There, I got the bolts handy.
Bolts, we've been using a 21 millimeter socket or wrench. The brake pads we got to replace the front ones on our Ford F350 pickup truck. We are about to commence with the bleeding of the brakes part of this job.
Let's see if this is right. That guy lied. It's bigger than 3/8. All right.
Gotta go find a different size wrench.
Yeah, that and the whole.
We're in setup mode. What size?
10 millimeter. The bleeder is. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
I'm backing off because he's spraying brake cleaner.
I'm gonna tighten that again.
So right there is where it hooks in.
I'm gonna tighten that.
Got a bucket of soapy water and some towels and rags to help with this job.
We should plug the truck in too because we might want to start it.
Okay. Seems pretty good.
Hold it down.
It's going down. All the way.
All right, bump it up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead. Okay, it's down.
All right, bump it up.
Okay. It's going down. Down, 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 all the way.
Do it again.
Okay. It's going down. Okay. Down.
I know the other brake line is tight. I know both brake calipers are torque tight, so a little bit of cleanup and just check the bolts that we didn't check yet.
Right.
Check the other one. It's tight enough. Marshall bolts. It's a good thing. They're the old banjo bolts. Marshall bolts. I used to do that in the circus.
Test drive after the brake job.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully we got everything in there right.
Just gonna leave the gate open. What?
They were kind of reboundy at first, but it went away. I don't know. There's vacuum assist, so that changes a lot. Now it's really good. Squishy, but that's how new pads are. You gotta kind of break them in. We'll give it a little better ride tomorrow.
Any final thoughts on the brake change?
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, any final thoughts?
I hope it's good. It's hard
We'll
work.
drive it a little more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Drive it around a little bit.
It's hard work. It's people get paid $100 an hour for a reason when they do this kind of stuff. It's,
I'm tired.
I mean, a good truck mechanic in a shop probably could do this in 2 hours,
Yeah.
and it took us days.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes.
All right, one more project off on the books.